Welcome class. Okay, this is reading music class number 5. This is designed for guitarists. This now is diversified basically. So because the reading technique for keyboard, reading technique for guitar is slightly different. The music is the same, the notes are the same, there's no difference. But the way you approach the reading now is different because we're going to the practical aspect of it. Okay, so welcome to this class guitarist. Today we shall learn to read music for this first string of the guitar. Okay, so I'm going to make this a little bigger so you can have a look at a bigger screen view. Okay, that's it. So basically today we're going to learn about reading on this first string. The first string is the thinnest string, the very thin string over here. You can see this one here. Yeah, this is also tuned to E, so it's known as the E string. When I play it without touching the guitar, so if I play it without touching any part of the guitar, or it's called fretting. If I don't fret any part and I play it open like this note is E. Okay, you can see it in the diagram also here. I'm going to show you this diagram here. Let's shift this around. Okay. Yeah, okay. You can see here also in this diagram here. The first string open is E. This is the E note. You can see this circling here. Then when I press it on the first fret, means the very first fret, if I press it here, the first string only. This is F. So I have E is open string. First fret is F. You can see what F looks like over here. This is what F looks like. Note F. And the last, when I go to the third fret, okay, you can see this dot over here. There's a small dot over here. It's called a marker. You can see this dot somewhere here. Yeah, right. So your guitar also should have this dot over here. So if I play the first string in the same line as this dot, it's the third fret. The first fret, second fret, third fret. So if I play here, I'll be playing with the third finger. Note this is the first finger. This is the second finger, this is the third finger. I'll be playing the third finger. This is the G note. Okay, and it looks like this note over here. Okay, so now I'm going to reduce the size of this photo so you can see a bit of the reading part of it. Okay, here we see the reading part. So now let us read this first line of music. Okay, you can see my cursor moving. Now you can see in the start we have the treble clef. We have learned about the treble clef. And we have the C over here. The C stands for common time. Common time means 4 crotchet beats in a bar. So what is a bar? Just look back in the previous tutorials I've sent, reading music 1 to 4. A bar is a space between here to the next line. This is called a bar line. And the next second bar is from here to here. Third bar is from here to here. Fourth bar and fifth bar, sixth bar, seventh bar. And at the end of music you have two bar lines here. It's called a double bar. It indicates that the music is ended here. So what I'm going to play for the music will keep on playing, keep on playing, keep on playing, keep on playing until I reach here and this will end over here. I won't play more than this. Similarly, if I start the next line, it's another part. It's like another song, you can say. Okay, so here also I'll start. This also has C, common time. So I'll continue. Once I reach a double bar, it will stop. Okay. So now let us try the first line. Okay. Now the first note is an E note, which was the open string, remember? Okay, you can see it on top here also, this big E written over here. This note and this note is the same. Now this note is a semi-brief note. So in this bar, because the time is showing 4, common time. Common time stands for 4/4. It's not written 4/4, but remember it stands for 4 crotchet beats in a bar. So when I play this note, this is a semi-brief. A semi-brief is equal to 4 crotchets. So when I play this E note, it will hold for 4 beats, or 4 crotchet beats, you can say. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, once I finish 1, 2, 3, 4, the first bar is over. Then immediately I'll jump to the second bar without breaking the time. The time keeps on going. 1, 2, 3, 4, first bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, second bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, third bar. Okay, so it just goes on. 1, 2, just follow by the cursor as I'm pointing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So each note is held for 4 counts. First will be E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then again E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next note is different. F. I'll roll 1, 2, 3, 4. F note. F note is on the first fret. You can see on the guitar over here, it's on the first fret. So E was the open string. F will be the first fret. Okay, so F is also played twice here for 4 counts each. F 4 counts, F 4 counts, then it goes for G. G is the, as I told you and it's shown in the drawing, this is the third fret, 4 counts. Same first string. 1, 2, 3, 4, and again G, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then back to F, 1, 2, 3, 4, and back to F, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the music ends. So I'm going to play this whole part, okay, starting with E. So I'll start with E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's have a look at my hand, it'll be easier to see. Okay, let's go this side a little bit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now F. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now G. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now F. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more F. 1, 2, 3, 4. End. Okay, so it's quite simple. We are learning only to read the first string. Now look at the next line of music. Here the notes are minims. Okay, see the difference between this note and this note. On top you can see this type of like a clamp, like a C facing downwards. That means to play downwards. That means when I played my hand, I'll be playing downwards. I won't be playing upwards. That's called a downstroke. So all the notes I'm playing downwards. That stands for a downstroke. Okay. So all these notes I'm going to play downstroke because it is indicated on top here. Okay, let us come back to the second line. So I'm going to play these notes, same E note, but this is a minim now. Minim stands for 2 beats. And there's one more minim, 2 beats. So 2 plus 2 becomes 4, correct? This also time signature is common time, which is 4 crotchet beats in a bar. So 2 minim stands for 2 counts. 2 plus 2 becomes 4. So 1 E I'll play for 2 counts. E 2, then E I'll play on 3 4. So 1 2 I'll play the first E. That's a minim. 1 3 4 I'll play on the second E, which is on the minim. And I'll continue. This is a G note. I'll play this for 2 counts. G 1 2. And I'll continue next note. G 3 4. Then the bar is over. Then I go to the next one. F 1 2. F 3 4. And the last note is E for 1 2. It's a minim. And this at the end here is a minim rest. That means I don't play for the last 3 4 beats. So this is the last bar. The first 2 beats I will play this E, but on the 3 4, which is the end of the bar, I will not play anything. Okay, so let me play this now. Watch me. Look at the music, and you can watch my hand also. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now G. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now F. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last E. 1, 2. Now rest. Okay. So I hope you understood how to play these 2 lines of music. Let us go to the last line, which will wrap up the next step of beat, which is a crotchet. Crotchet is 1 beat. Remember, it is 1 beat. This also, look at the time signature. 4 4. 4 crotchet beats in a bar. Here you can really see 4 crotchet beats in a bar. 1 2 3 4. Then again 1 2 3 4. Again 4 crotchet beats in a bar. 4 crotchet beats. No, here there are 3 crotchet beats. And the last beat, this is a crotchet rest. That means the last beat, 4th beat of this last bar, I will not play. Okay, So now I'm going to play this music. Remember, this is E, E, then F, F, then G, G, then E, E, then F, F, G, G, E, sorry, F, F, E, and last is the crotchet rest, means off. I don't play. So let me play this. Have a look at my hand. I'm going to play it. E, E, F, F, G, G, E, E, F, F, G, G, F, F, E, off. Okay, so we have covered now 3 lines of music. Let us see some music which makes a little melodic sense. Melodic means it sounds a little like a melody, because now we're playing only one string, so it won't sound terribly interesting, but let us see what we can get. So I'm going down this, let's go to one song. Okay, so I'm going to play this etude, etude number 2. Okay, this will sound a bit like a song. Now what's the meaning of etude? Etude means a short piece which is used to help you practice. It's basically a practice piece. Instead of writing practice piece number 2, they are writing etude number 2. So these are all musical terms. Etude is a practice piece. So let us do this piece. Now if you see this piece as it goes down, watch the cursor. When I reach the end, there's no double bar. Because there's no double bar, I have to continue to the second line and continue without breaking the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, continue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The end is a double bar, so I know the piece ends over here. So the piece will start from here, go this way, come back, go this way, much like reading English on the line. I start from left to right, basically. No change. So now let me do this. I'll start this etude number 2. Now this is a mixture of crotchets and minims. Okay, so I'll be counting this. 1, E, F, G, E, F, G, E. I'll hold for 2 counts. So let me play this. Have a look from bar 1. Okay, slowly. I'll just slow the speed so you can check it out carefully. Keep your eye on the music. Don't look at my hands too much. I suggest that you look at the music, and then the first time, then the second time you can look at my hand. Okay, because your eye must follow the music. So my eye is following the music. That's how I'm playing. Don't look at my hand at this time. First time you look over there. I'll play it twice, and the second time I'll play it, you can look at my hand. Okay, let's go from the beginning. E, E, G, E, F, G, E, F, F, F. Notice the minims I'm holding for 2 counts. On the third bar, look at it. F, 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 continue. G, F, E, continue. E, E, G, E, F, G, E, G, F, E, G, E, E. Okay, now follow the music. I'm not going to break. I broke in between just to explain the third bar, but now I'm going to play the whole thing. Only look at the music at this point. Look at it. 1, 2, I'll count it. Count it means I'll count before I start. 1, 2, 3, 4. E, F, G, E, F, G, E, F, 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 G, F, E, E, G, E, F, G, E, G, F, E, G, E. So I hope you followed my the music now. Now just follow how my hand is playing. I'll play the same thing. Just have a look how my hand is playing and moving. Okay? I'll say that the music, but you can watch my hand. E, F, G, E, F, G, E, F, 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 G, F, E, G, E, F, G, E, G, F, E, G, E. Okay, so that was your first lesson using the first string of the guitar. So you will continue string by string, and at the end of it, you will be able to master all the 6 strings. Okay, guitarists, try and practice this at home. Okay, now regarding this music, I will at the end of this I'll just give you a clip of it so you can kind of stop the video and maybe take a screenshot, or I'll put myself now to the side. You can take a screenshot and print this page off for practice. Okay, and take another screenshot of the page before to tell you how the notes are. Okay, notes on the E string. Okay, I'm pausing here for a little while. You can take a screenshot of this video and print this and practice at home. Okay, this is also from the book, from a Mel Bay book, so you can check out the Mel Bay book, grade 1 of guitar. Okay, I'll just show it you what it looks like, the cover. You can yeah, this is the cover. If you can get this book, this is the book to follow. It's a very perfect book and explains very well. Okay then class, bye, take care, till the next time.